course
all
not.
your knowledge and just focus here?
Of course not. That's another lazy kind of thing. It's only nothing but the ego and shaitan whispering certain ideas, and you just follow it. Because you don't want to understand, you want to misunderstand, you don't want clarity, you want fitna. So people who are fitna makers, they will find fitna. If you want clarity, you will find clarity. If you want misunderstanding, you will find. Whatever you're looking for, you will find. That's all. Sultan Mehmet Han, Sultan Mehmet Fatih, the conqueror of Istanbul, conqueror. That one that Holy Prophet praised 1400 years ago, that general that conquers Istanbul, is the best of general. That army that conquers Istanbul, Constantinople, what an army. From that time until the time of Sultan Mehmet Han, there were so many campaigns to take Istanbul from the time of Hazrat Osman onwards. But that opening was not given to them. During the time of the Abbasi Khilafat, during the time of the Umayyi Khilafat, during the time of the Seljuks, they sent campaigns there, but they never conquered it until the time of the Ottomans. And Sultan Mehmet Fatih Han conquered Istanbul. He brought in a new era and started bringing the light of Islam to the West. He followed tarikat, but he conquered the world. You can conquer the world. Don't put it in your heart. He had a Shaykh. People are not understanding. Ottoman Empire was an empire of Sufism. Everyone had a Shaykh that time. How long ago was it? Was this 500 years ago, 800 years ago? Less than 150 years ago. Less than 100 years ago. 1923. The last Khalifah. Everyone had a Shaykh. Everyone was a member of a tarikat. From the sultans to the pashas, to the nobility, to the tradesmen, to the businessmen, to common people, they all followed. If they don't follow one directly, indirectly they follow. If they don't, they take bayat. That time, yes, of course you're going to see the rise of Islam. That time you're going to see one word of the Sultan, the whole of Europe is going to shake. That's the time when there was an ambassador that was in Europe. I believe it was in France. New innovation came. The ambassador saw that in Europe. I believe it was France. If not, then it's a country close to where the Ottoman lands are. They share a common border. He ran back to the Sultan, to the Khalifah, very hurriedly. He says, very important issue. I have to speak to you directly, Ya Sultan. Sultan put him aside. He says, what is it? Oh, my ambassador, he said, there's a new trend now in these European countries that men and women in public, in big official state-sanctioned ways also, men and women, they're coming together, holding each other close, and they're dancing. There's a big fitna. And we know that this, because it's sharing borders with Islamic nations, this will enter and it's going to destroy so many things. Sultan sent one letter. Yes, to France. It says, from the Khalifatullah, from the Khalifatul Rasul, the Sultan of Sultans, giving all the titles that Allah has given to him, to you, King of France. We do not interfere into your internal affairs, but we've come to understand that such a practice is being widespread in your country, and because we're sharing a common border, it will spread to our country and is going to destroy our identity and our religion. I'm telling you to stop this practice. If not, you will hear the sounds of my horse's hoofprints on the streets of Paris tomorrow. That letter, they still have it. France stopped that for 100 years. 200? Even if it's for one day, it's a big triumph. Sultan Abdul Hamid Khan, in the last days of the Ottoman Empire, when there was so much dissension, yes, and fitna and betrayal, when France first wanted to produce the play by Voltaire as insulting the Holy Prophet ﷺ. They warned France to stop it. France stopped it. We must not anger the Ottomans. Weakest time, Sultan Abdulhamid Khan, Janat Makan. England took it up. They produced the play. They want to do it because now they're getting stronger. Sultan says, stop that, because now you're insulting our Prophet. They refused. They say, oh, we have already produced it. We've sold tickets. We cannot do anything. He says, okay, you may go ahead and produce it, but I'm going to declare jihad. That is going to be obligation for every Muslim man in all of the Islamic world against you because you have overstepped your boundary and insulted our Prophet. They stopped. Today, anybody can say anything about our Prophet. What can we do? Nothing. Prophet is saying, loving us so much, he is Rauf and Rahim, saying, Ummati, Ummati. But we are going to be raised on the day of judgment saying, oh my nafs, how you've tricked me. So, a couple of things to understand. A couple of things to take into consideration, to put into our lives. These things concern us. Now religion is not just do's and don'ts. Like what we're talking. So many Muslims, they're so concerned. Oh, we're eating chicken. Is this meat halal? Is this zabiha? Is this halal? But they're not finding out if everything is raised according to Islamic standards and making it halal too. And so many, they're earning their livelihood, their razak, through haram means. They're worried about one chicken. You cheat, you lie, you trick. You don't go according to Shariat, Prophet ﷺ, everything is guiding you. Everything in our daily lives, Allah is giving us the guidelines how to live to it too. You're not going according to that, and you're not finding help. You're not looking for people to try to balance things for you. You're not asking for du'as. You're going things according to your own, then that's the time. The money that you get, it is haram. It is forbidden. Your children are going to eat haram. Then that's the time. They're going to live. They're going to start doing so many things. And you say, what can I do? They're doing all these wrong things. And we say, what can we do? It's already been done. So, there are priority issues. And there are issues that's way at the bottom. Like what we're saying, tsunami is coming. Now is not the time to argue about what kind of clothes you're going to wear, what kind of car you're going to drive, whether this chicken is halal or haram. Tsunami is coming. Inshallah Rahman, may Allah forgive me and bless all of you. We're just speaking here. We're not giving sohbat. We're not giving nasihat. Prophets, they give nasihat. Shaykh Naksibendi is saying, we're not prophets. The peer of our tarikat, he's saying, we don't give nasihat. We give sohbat. Our Shaykh gives sohbat. We're just here to talk a couple of words. If it's of benefit, it's coming from him. If you don't like it, you don't agree with it, you're free, leave it here. I'll take it. It gives benefit to me. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to you. And inshallah Rahman, now we just continue with the program. But